name is Tiffany. Today I'm going to be showing you the all-new 2013 Honda Accord. Honda has completely redesigned the Accord for 2013. The Accord comes in trim levels LX, EX, EXL, and Honda has also added 2 new trim levels this year. They are the Sport and the Touring Edition. I'm going to go ahead and point out a couple of things that I like about the Honda on the outside. I love the headlights on the Honda Accord. And also love the grille. They've added a lot of chrome to it. Gives it a really sleek look, sporty as well. Also see the grille on the bottom. Also want to point out the lines on the car. Once again, giving a really sleek look to it. Let's go ahead and take a look underneath the hood. This is Honda's first ever direct injected 4-cylinder engine. It's rated at 185 horsepower with 181 feet of torque. The new engine comes paired to the 6-speed manual transmission as standard, but the EX model has the optional for the CVT engine, and that is the continuously variable transmission, and that is what gives the car the increased gas mileage. The Honda Accord, it now gets 27 miles per gallon city, 36 highway, and 30 miles per gallon combined. One thing I want to also point out, the CVT engine, it gives it a more smoother ride. You don't really feel the car shifty. Let's go ahead and take a look inside. We close the hood real fast. One thing I wanted to show you before we go take a look on the inside, I have a previous body style of the Honda Accord. And as you can tell, it's a noticeable difference. I don't think you really understand until you put it side by side. You notice the difference in the headlights. The grille has been changed. Notice especially along the bottom down there, it's been changed. Hood has completely changed as well. It just gives it a more updated feel to it. Let's go and take a look at the inside of the 13. To mention is that Honda has decreased the length of the car, but it keeps the same legroom in the front, but it increases the legroom for the rear. Also, someone that's 6 feet tall can fit inside the Honda Accord to drive. A couple of things I want to point out. I love the use of the buttons on the steering wheel. You have your radio controls right here, your display controls, which I'll talk about in a moment. You have your Bluetooth capability controls right here, as well as your cruise control. One thing that I do love about Hondas is I love the new display that they've added to the 13s. It gives it very depth. It's easy to see, easy to look at. Here's the display I was telling you about before. This particular car has the navigation in it. What I also want to point out too is that the Honda Accord, the 13s, come standard with a backup camera. I'll demonstrate that for you right now. Put your foot on the brake, put your car in reverse, and you see it, pretty good sized camera also. The other thing I want to show you, put your car back in drive. And you'll see it gives you a side view camera as well. Put the car back in park. My favorite things about this car is I love the touchscreen display on the radio. Easy to use, simple. Also, I love the little detail, blingy detail on the sides. Also want to mention on the previous models, had a lot of buttons right here I really didn't care for. They've kind of simplified it. You have your digital climate controls for your driver and passenger side. Also as well down here, you have your navigation control buttons if you choose to use them right here as well. Also, here's your power outlet and an auxiliary hookup. Here's your heated seats. Once again, here's the little detail that I like that was on the radio. Your cup holders. So inside your console, it gives you a little bit extra power outlets if you need them. Let's talk about the safety in the Honda Accord. Honda Accord comes standard with the driver's side airbag, your passenger side airbag. and your side curtain airbags along the entire body of the car. Let's go and take a look in the back. The thing I want to point out is I'm about 5'6", so you can see how much leg room you still do have. So I want to talk about the leather in this car. I have a car that has leather, and it's hot out here today, but these seats really are not hot. I love the way it feels. It seems like it's very breathable. Talk about, also it's got a cup holder right here for your kids or if you have passengers. So it's got the climate controls in the back as well. You can control them. Also, this particular one is the EXL, so it does come with the sunroof. So let's go and take a look in the trunk. My favorite features on this car is push this button right here to lock and unlock it. You can have your keys in your pocket, you can have it in your purse. You can simply just bring your purse over here by your car if you want to unlock it and lock it back. We'll go ahead and talk about the wheels on the Honda Accord. The LX, which is the lower trim level, comes with the 16-inch alloy rims. The higher end trim levels do come with the 17-inch alloy rims. Let's go ahead and take a look in the trunk. One feature I think is really cool on this car, it has the push button trunk, which is cool. I haven't seen that on sedans yet. Inside the trunk's pretty spacious. You can haul groceries in it if you need to haul a stroller, if you're going on a trip, you have plenty of room. Honda has increased the trunk space this year as well. The best thing about the Honda Accord is it's won numerous awards. It's one of the top cars in its class. You can purchase this car, it can go down to your kids, your grandkids, you can customize it to fit your needs. I think you'll really like it. The best way to find out if it's for you is to check us out online at heritageronhonda.com or come visit us at Heritage Honda.